things I love about the Quilter is that its size is somewhat deceiving, because sonically what I can get out of it is the sound of some much larger amps. And I do that with a couple of knob turns here. Okay, so first things first, I like to add a little bit of treble and a little bit of bass. And the treble just brings in some of that sparkly articulation, and the bass brings in a lot of body. Now there's a ton of low end from this amp, and the bass just accentuates some of that. Another knob that I like is the limiter. So I'll show you what I have for a sound here before I add the limiter. That's on the neck pickup, and here's the bridge. There's a ton of headroom, which means if I dig in, the Quilter gets a ton louder. If I roll off the volume, it cleans up. So I'll show you what that sounds like. So it's really responsive and reactive to your musicality. When I roll up this limiter knob, what it's going to do is bring the overall volume down. And add a little bit of squish and compression. We call it bloom and blossom. All these things just make the amp a little bit more musical because it kind of squishes and forgives some of the ways we play. I like it because it has almost a percussive southern kind of sound, and I'm from the South, so it makes me feel like I'm at home again. So again, with a little extra gain, and with a limiter turned up to maybe 2 o'clock or so, now you get something that can be funky or overdriven. Now you lose some of the headroom, but again, what you gain is the sound of a much bigger amp turned all the way up, right? So even in the bridge position, which would be more of a rock setting, and again, sounds like a much bigger amp than it is. And a lot of that is coming just from the limiter knob.